Hi everyone, we're here at the Crabby, Georgia Seafood Buffet. All you can eat crab legs here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Calabash Seafood. Hello everyone, just want to let you know that we're in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina here on a small vacation for 3 nights and 4 days, and we're eating a buffet here. We got here around 2:30 because you get like $6 off per person on a coupon that we had, and we're at Crabby, Georgia Seafood Buffet, and I just wanted to show you some crab legs that I got here. So you get unlimited crab legs, and it's seafood and a few other things, and I'll show you what's on the buffet in a few minutes. But I'll show you what's on my plate right now. First of all, here's the menu where it shows it's Crabby, Georgia Seafood Buffet. They have a drink menu. But here's my crab legs right here, as you can see. I'm about to eat. And then they got some sauces here. They got a bucket to put your crab legs. And then right here, what I'm trying is like a deviled or stuffed crab here. Got some flounder fish, fried fish, and also some catfish with tartar sauce. And I also have a hush puppy over here. And I also got some kind of, I don't know, I forget what this was called, some kind of crab stuffing right here. So I'm going to try that. And I'm going to also publish a video here to get a free lobster tail, so that's not too bad. And got Kevin here. He's going to show me what he's trying. There's a nice steak.
Yeah.
What kind of steak is that?
Sirloin.
Sirloin steak?
Yeah, sirloin.
Okay. And got a little fireplace here. Picture of a pirate.
I got a big fish over there.
Let's see. And, oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah. A fish there, a model of that.
Those are big crab legs too.
Yeah, these are very big crab legs. Alright, so I'm trying some of the food here. So I've got the hush puppy. And you can see, it's actually really good. It's not burnt or anything. Good and soft. That's a pretty good hush puppy. It could use a little bit of onion in it, but it's kind of like a cornbread hush puppy. You know, could use a little more flavor, but other than that, it's really good. It's not overcooked. Let's try this crab stuff here. Stuffing or whatever it is. Right here. Really good. They got some crab meat here. Right here. Very tasty. Okay, I'm gonna try a bite of this catfish. Fried catfish. Dip it in tartar sauce. We got right here. That's really good. A wild taste. I don't like a wild taste actually. And then I'm gonna try the flounder. So I got the flounder, I'm gonna dip it in tartar sauce. Right here. They're both pretty good. I think I like the flavor a little bit better in the flounder, but I like both. So I'm gonna try the deviled crab or stuffed crab. Let me try that here, get a bite. I always like these at Captain D's. You know, they're really good at Captain D's. Let's see how they taste here. They're pretty good. I think I would like to have a little bit more flavor in it. You know, like a little bit more onion. I'm an onion and garlic person, and I love spices. Maybe it's a little bit more spices and onion, but it's still pretty good. I like it. Okay, and I forgot to show you the prices of the drinks in the menu here. So here they are here. And then we got them over here. Alright. And just to save some money, we just got some water, which water is usually free, so we got a water with lemon. Alright. How's your steak?
Oh, well, it's real soft. Sauteed, marinated. Tastes perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah. Very meaty.
Good.
Excellent steak.
Alright, cool. Okay, trying the crab leg here. So put it in some butter. And there it is. Very good. Okay, so we got another plate here, so I'm going to show you what this plate has. So I got some cheese sticks with marinara sauce, got an onion ring I'm trying, some shrimp, and some rib, some kind of another stuffed crab thingy, fried shrimp, and then under here I've got a steak. So I'll give it a shot. Try some of this. I'm going to try the cheese stick first, see what it tastes like. These look like good cheese sticks. Not bad. Marinara sauce pretty good. A good cheese stick. Okay. So I'm going to try this crab roll here. Now that's good. That's got a little more flavor to it. I like that. That's a winner. And the fried shrimp. It's good. Regular shrimp here. It's not fried. Tastes like right out of the sea or the ocean. Good. Really good. And then the onion ring. I love onions. It's good. Good and fried. Really good. Okay, I'll try the steak and rib and I'll let you know what it tastes like. Okay, so we're going to try this steak here, and I love A1 sauce, and I put some A1 sauce on it. So we're going to give it a shot here. Right here and see what that tastes like. Oh yeah. That's a good steak. My husband was right. That was a good steak. Good and marinated. That's a winner right there. So far, I'm very impressed with this place. It's really good. And the crab legs had so much meat in them. They really did. It's good. Good steak. Very impressed on that. I'll try to buy this rib here and see what it tastes like. Good and tender. Another winner there. Really good. Alright, we'll finish this up and then we'll give you a tour of the buffet. So we're starting the buffet here. Got some broccoli, zucchini squash, pulled pork, sweet potatoes, sauteed mushrooms, and sheet crab soup. Oh, I forgot to try that. Got the mac and cheese here. Got the chicken teriyaki, barbecue ribs, rice, mashed potatoes, and clam chowder. Calamari sticks, fried chicken, onion rings, flounder, catfish, fried oysters, fried shrimp, crab bite. Those were really good. Fried blue crab, mozzarella sticks. Those were good too. Hush puppies and deviled crab. Right here, so they got some coconut shrimp here. I didn't see that a while ago. So we got some French fries, mild wings, and frog legs. That's interesting. And pasta alfredo and pepper steak. And we got some desserts here. Look at all those desserts there. And got some rolls. And got some pizza. Cakes. Oh, chocolate strawberries. Yum. I might try one of those. And some fruit. And look like some pudding here. Oh, and we got some ice cream. Oh, I didn't even see that. We got some ice cream. Chocolate mix and vanilla. And the cones. We got a salad bar here. See here. Get that. And there's a cocktail sauce. Chicken salad, crab salad, some shrimp, kill and eat shrimp, raw oysters. We got some more on the other side here. Oh, sorry. Right here, some horseradish, marinara sauce for your cheese sticks, slaw, peeled shrimp, shrimp salad, lemons, and tartar sauce. And got some butter here for the crab legs. Look at those. Yum, yum. Those were really good. Scallops and calamari, crawfish, black mussels, shrimp, mini clams, green mussels, oyster Rockefellers, Sioux Fiesta crab imperial, seafood bowl, salmon, Maui Maui, pollock. Steak was really good. That was a winner. Home fries, sausage here, prime rib, asparagus and roasted chicken. Looks really good. And prosciutto. So I got another plate here with some smaller stuff. Show it to you. Their macaroni and cheese and their coconut shrimp. I love the crab bites, so I got a couple more of those. And of course, you know, I feel like I'm on an island. I got some pineapple here, and I got a chocolate strawberry. So we're going to try the coconut shrimp here. That's really good. Really good. Sweet, but good. I'll try their macaroni. I think my macaroni is really good. So we'll see if they can beat mine. And not me, people can. No, I think mine's better than anybody's, honestly. I'm being cocky, you know. That's good. I like it. Mine's still better. You knew I was going to say that, right? Okay. So that's all on this plate. So I'm going to try some of this she crab soup. I just got a little bit because I'm already getting full here. Been full, actually. Just trying to sample as much as I can. And here we're going to try it. Let's see what it tastes like here. We got it right here. You could turn the camera where you can see it. Oh, I got it on my camera. Alright. At least you can't see it. It's on the other side. It's really good. I like it. Man, I am so full. God. You'll get really full here. You definitely get your money's worth. Okay, so I got a free lobster here just for liking them on their TikTok, submitting a video and all that good stuff. So we'll show you the lobster. So look at that. That looks nice and beautiful, doesn't it? Nicely decorated. So I guess I'll try have it, see what it tastes like. Let's see if we get a little bit out of it. Let's see. Oh. Right here. They're pretty good. Yay. Thumbs up. Alright, so we're getting things in this restaurant here. Looks like a little treasure map here. Cute. And as you can see here, cute stuff. Got a treasure box here. Cute. Yeah. Nothing in it? Our luck. Got a cute little store here. Free cotton candy. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to give my whole review on it, on the buffet and everything. So we got back from Myrtle Beach. So, first of all, Myrtle Beach just basically has so much to do. I mean, and they have a lot of places to eat. They certainly have a lot of buffets. I mean, for things to do, it is definitely the place to go. And also for food, buffets, it's the place to go. So, I know that we went to visit my sister for a day, or well, a couple hours, and then we went, you know, she lives outside of Mobile, Alabama, and then so we went to Navarre Beach and visited there, and then went to Fort Walton Beach and Destin, around in that area, and also went to a park in Panama City Beach. You know, they have things to do, but just nothing like Myrtle Beach. Just nothing like Myrtle Beach. And they have a couple of buffets there, and they do have some food there, but it's just, again, there's no comparison. There's just so much more to do at Myrtle Beach. It was even like that when I was a teenager. I remember even back in the late 80s, early 90s when I was in high school, you know, they had the Miracle Strip in Panama City Beach, and I definitely loved that. They don't have that anymore. They basically tore it down and, you know, and built the shops and restaurants and the big Ferris wheel and all that stuff. Even back then, Myrtle Beach had a lot to do. It was called, back then, I think the whole thing was called the Pavilion. And I remember back then when we went for a couple of days in 1989, Warrant was playing, and I wanted to go to that concert so bad. I was at the Pavilion, and I didn't get to go. You know, I was like, I think I was 14 at the time in 1989. So, but I remember back then they had more to do than Panama City Beach. You know, but as far as the ocean goes and the beach goes, I still like the Panhandle better. I still like the Gulf, you know, the Destin areas, the Fort Walton Beach, Panama City Beach. Well, actually, Navarre is actually my favorite, honestly. The water's usually prettier. Well, it depends. You know, sometimes you go down there and there's more seaweed, and then sometimes there's no seaweed. It's a hit or miss, basically. You don't really find that many shells there. Now, Myrtle Beach does have some shells. It's pretty good for shelling. And you'll actually find sometimes if you look really hard, you might actually find some tiny little shark teeth as well. I think there's more history in Myrtle Beach and below, especially below, like when you're going towards Georgetown and Charleston and all that. There's definitely a lot more history there than there is, you know, in the Panhandle. You know, there is some in Pensacola, you know, but it's, you know, the winter, if you're just going there for the water and the beach, I suggest the Gulf. you know. But as far as things to do, I think Myrtle Beach is definitely the winner. And then, of course, the buffets and the food, definitely a winner. I know you used to get some really good deals at Myrtle Beach in the summertime when things were starting to get high in Panama City Beach, and especially the destined areas like that. You know, you get some good deals staying at Myrtle Beach. But I've noticed now, you know, for like the summertime I'm talking about, because when you're off season, it's always goes down. As for now, it is anyway. You know, Myrtle Beach used to be cheaper basically in the summer than Panama City Beach, and it's starting to go up. I definitely noticed that. So I had to be strategic on this trip because, you know, my husband and I were trying to be as thrifty as possible, you know, so, you know, do other things and, you know, save more money and you do other things in the future and stuff like that. So I looked at Hotwire. I looked at, you know, Google Maps at the hotels, and I even went to the actual hotel websites. And that's actually where I found the best deal because they had some kind of discount for the summer. So I compare everything to see what's, you know, the best deal and the best days to go. And it was actually a better deal for us to go from Sunday through Wednesday. And I actually found out why it was cheaper once I got at the hotel. It was because they were not running some of their events during those days. Because I know that a Holiday Inn resort in Panama City Beach is like that. It's like they run their events a lot of times, you know, like at the end of the week, like Friday and Saturday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So it's going to be more money during those times when they're running their events. And plus, everything now is always higher on the weekends. It's like, you know, they know you're off usually on the weekends. A lot of people go on short little vacations, and they're going to inflate the cost during the weekend. So we try our best to try to go early through the week to make it a little bit cheaper. And we have a teenager. It's almost 15. So, you know, the hotel people, they know when the kids are out. They know when they're out. Of course, they're going to jack up the prices during that time. So we have to do the best that we can, considering we still have a kid in school, you know. I know like on cruises and stuff like that, you know, when kids are going to school and stuff like that, it's a lot cheaper for like a couple, you know, to go on a cruise than it is when you've got a kid. When you add that kid, that third person, a lot of times they're out of a room, you know, and then it jacks up the prices if they do have the room for 3 people. And if they're out of school, the prices are higher. So, but getting back to Myrtle Beach, like I said, a lot of things to do and a lot of places to eat. There's more competition. And a lot of times when there's more competition, places give you better deals. So we actually had a coupon to go like at 2:30 or 3 o'clock to this certain buffet. And there were other buffets that had coupons too. And this one was really close to our hotel. That's one reason why we picked it. It was a mile away. And they had like $1 more off on their coupon. And so it's like, okay, we're not going to eat a lunch. We're not going to eat a dinner. Yeah, it was a little hard to wait till 3 o'clock to eat, you know, but it was worth it. You know, so we didn't have no lunch, no dinner, and we just ate at the buffet, and that covered the lunch and dinner. And I'm so glad that we did that because, you know, I would have definitely bust, basically. If I'd have had a lunch before and a dinner afterwards. I was so full when I got out of there. So that's one strategic thing to do. And another thing is when you go on these buffets, you'll see like a salad bar and everything. Normally I eat a salad bar because to me, it's healthier. You're getting your vegetables and stuff like that. But when you're going and paying more money for a buffet like this one, has unlimited crab legs, I stay away from the foods that can fill you up pretty quickly. You know, the ones that are cheaper foods. I'm specifically going in there for the expensive stuff because, you know, I normally don't get to eat like this at all, basically. I'm lucky if it's once or twice a year, okay? So I'm filling up on them crab legs. I'm filling up on that expensive food. I didn't even touch the salad bar. I didn't. Even though I'd like to because I like salad, I knew it was going to fill me up and I'd miss out on the other things that were more expensive. So I definitely wanted to get my money's worth. And we got a surprise when we got in there, as you saw, that if we posted on a little video on TikTok, we're not posting much on TikTok anymore because of all the controversies and stuff like that. And so we're doing more on YouTube now, basically, than on TikTok. In the beginning, my husband loved TikTok, and we just post on TikTok like crazy, but we kind of don't do it that much anymore. But yeah, we had to show the waitress that we posted a little short video on TikTok, of us at the buffet, and so I got a free lobster, and so that was worth it. I'm not really much for lobster, I'll be honest with you. I love crabs. I love the crab legs. I love the shrimp. I do like some fish, like flounder and stuff like that, but I'm not really much for lobster. But I was going to go ahead and eat it anyway because it's not something I get that often, and they're expensive, basically. Wait, I got to sneeze. Excuse me. Sorry. But anyway, might be my cat. I don't know. He's over there at the fireplace. Anyway, I went ahead and ate it anyway, and I was so full. I just barely got it in, but I was so glad we got the free lobster. I was definitely an extra bonus. Did not expect that. Okay, so buffets, if it's just a few of you, you only have to leave a 10% tip, because you're going to get your food, okay? So keep that in mind. You can leave more if you want. You don't ever include taxes on your buffets, okay? So you only include the subtotal or whatever it was for, your tip. So, but if you have a big party of people, then a lot of times it's required that you leave more money, like a 15%, or depends on where you're going to eat, like for a buffet. Now, if they're serving you all the time, the minimum usually is 15%. And depending on where you're at, like if you're in a big city like Miami, I have seen restaurants where you got to leave at 18%. So just keep that in mind. But you don't pay tips on taxes. You don't. You always subtract that out. So a lot of times when they estimate the tip, they'll estimate the taxes sometimes. So you have to be careful with that. You just figure it on a calculator. It's really easy if you can't figure it out in your head or whatnot. So this buffet was really good. They had really good crab legs. The best crab legs I think I've ever had. I know I have had the buffet in Myrtle Beach in the past there in Virginia Beach. God, what was the name of it? Captain George's. It was pretty good too. What I remember about Captain George's, but this has been a while since I've been there, it had a lot of cakes. Fancy cakes and stuff like that. They might not be doing that anymore. Things have changed in the last 4 years because of inflation and stuff like that. So I didn't see no big fancy cakes at this buffet. But that's okay. That's really okay. That's not what I went there for, They did have sweets, but I definitely give it an A+. I highly recommend this buffet. The crab legs were awesome. A couple things need a little bit of flavor in it, but that's just me, I know people that don't like spices, don't like onions, don't like garlic, so I'm just different, but overall, it's a wonderful buffet. I highly recommend it. When I compare it to the one in Florida that I had in Panama City Beach, this one was so much better. There was so much more meat in the crab legs. I don't know if they came from a different place or what. I don't know. But there's not that many. There's only a couple of seafood buffets around Panama City Beach, just a couple, So there's not as much competition either. So you got to think about that. The main thing I remember about the one in Panama City Beach was they had the best coconut shrimp I'd ever had in my life. And I mean, it was just so... it wasn't like real dry or burnt or anything, and it was just huge coconut shrimp. That was the main thing I remembered about that place. I mean, it was okay. I'm not putting it down at all. But this one, Myrtle Beach, was really, really good. And I've been to Captain George's. It's really, really good too. So my guess is they're probably all pretty good. But I really also thought this restaurant too, buffet, they were very friendly there. I mean, just really friendly. And one more thing too is they were cleaning all the time, the buffet. The waiters and waitresses had these little rags and they were wiping everything down in the buffet and stuff like that. And I thought that was a very good thing to do, because things can get dirty in a buffet if you don't keep it clean. So again, highly recommend it. Highly recommend Myrtle Beach, for things to do. Oh, by the way, I also want to mention with things to do in Myrtle Beach, nothing to do with a buffet, but one thing I didn't like about Myrtle Beach is like right there, wherever you want to go to the Ferris wheel or Sky Wheel, whatever you call it, the parking is very expensive. I've seen as high as $20. If you want to walk a little further, you can go to Broadway and it's free to park there and just walk. We noticed that after the fact. I actually dropped my husband and my son off at the Sky Wheel and hung out at the food line while they did the Sky Wheel to save $20. You do what you got to do. And I've done Ferris wheels before. I'm over that. I'm past that, in my life. Didn't have to do it. So, anyway, you could do that. That was the main thing I didn't like was the parking, charging parking right close at the sites and everything. But yes, things to do, it's the place. And also at our hotel, we got a nice surprise. My husband initially thought it had to do with a timeshare. And I told him, I didn't think it did. And he said, oh, there's got to be a catch. There's got to be a catch. Our hotel, we stayed at Monterey Suites. They gave us a booklet, where you can get a complimentary ticket on a couple of things. I think it depends on when you go throughout the year. They change it around. So you get one complimentary ticket, on each thing for the family. And it had nothing to do with a timeshare. So all you have to do is pay tax at the end. So we got the Ferris wheel for free. So all we had to pay was like $2.99 for taxes for the Ferris wheel. He got to go on the Sea Screamer and see some dolphins for free. All we had to do is pay the taxes. So let's see what else. Yeah. And then those were the two complimentary things. We didn't do the putt-putt golf thing. We had a free one for that and something else. And it was a booklet too where you can get some major discounts on other things that didn't have a complimentary ticket. So it had nothing to do with the timeshare. So I thought that was a really good deal. He also went to something like the Circus Soleil. They had a 30% off online promo code I found, and it worked. And that brought it down a lot. So it was 30% off. So I'm all for finding coupon codes. I actually got one of those monster books that have all the discounts, and I saw that same code in the monster book or something like a monster book with coupons in it. But I always try to find deals. Sometimes I can find them on Retail Me Not, sometimes not, and other websites. I always try to do what I can to save money because, hey, money's money. And you can do other things. So, but yeah, that's all the things I can think of at the moment. I hope you enjoyed the video, and y'all take care.